right or wrong, right? For Pakistan, both these teams have looked brilliant so far.
Both teams have been absolutely brilliant with both bat and ball. Some teams we've seen who have batted well and their bowling sort of been...
5 games on pitch 3 today have been won batting first. So is that the right decision? To talk you through it, Ryan Campbell, but first, Abhishek Jhunjhunwala, the king of Bengal.
Thanks, man. There's going to be a very, very interesting game. JJ Smuts choosing to bowl first. We'll wait and see if that decision is right.
We're all set. And Pakistan start off in style. Akhlaq with a short delivery, it's punished, and they're off with a maximum.
There's a fight between two teams who have won this championship 5 times each. And that's a perfect start. Exactly the start you would be hoping for, put into bat. But they still need to put runs on board here.
In the air, is it in the gap? No. Good catch. Boast, who got himself into a good position, is another big man. Took a hard tumble, but held on to it.
And it's a massive wicket. Asif Ali's been absolutely on fire. First ball, goes for the pull shot, doesn't get all of it. Good catch. Pakistan lose the first wicket. South Africa.
The back 50s in his first couple of games yesterday, so a big loss for Pakistan. They're a good team, well-balanced team. They're under a bit of pressure here, having lost a wicket in the first 3 deliveries. Round the wicket, so a change of angle. High in the air. Who can get underneath it? There is a man out there. Deep square. It's gone high. Taken. Delight for Jones, the big man. The captain got himself into a good position to take that. John Smuts. And what a start for South Africa.
Yeah, they couldn't have asked for anything more after winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. 2 massive wickets in the very first over. They tried to flick it, but just couldn't control getting an outside edge.
Hussain Talit then left-hander for left-hander. Captain came and went first ball. South Africa 2 wickets in the over. Down the ground, it's a big shot to finish. So 14 runs from the over, 2 wickets. And Pakistan in this qualifier 2. 14 for 2. Even though stats would tell you perhaps you should look to set. It's a good shot, solid shot down the ground from a maximum.
Yeah, nicely done. Wasn't a half volley, but the way he played that shot, the way he held his shape, and the lovely extension through the ball, beautiful to watch.
Helped on its way. Will go all the way. We've already seen 6 sixes from the same end. 2 in 2 then, and Smuts under a bit of pressure here.
Well, under pressure for the first time too, because his overs yesterday, he was the guy. He bowled 2 magnificent overs, but this time he is under the pump.
Yeah, it was Ravi Bopara with those 6 sixes against India. Helped on its way. This will go all the way. He's trying to bowl it into the surface. Akhlaq is really good here because he gets underneath it, so goes from low to high.
Again, the line just towards the pads, easy picking for the batter. They've been timing it beautifully. 4 sixes already of his first 5 deliveries for Akhlaq.
Surely not, Ryan Campbell. Surely we can't see 36 again, can we?
Oh, strap yourself in, Corky. We are going to see it, I promise you.
Oh, that is the beauty of this game. Look at that for a shot again, the way he waited on the back foot and to generate that sort of a power.
4 in 4. Change of bowling, Boast then. Another tall South African. Strong man. But as we've seen throughout this Hong Kong sixes, hold your shape, hit down the ground.
Can't bowl step hit. You've got to get your length absolutely perfect. Anywhere in that vicinity, we've seen going over and over again for 6.
Maybe call it a little bit different, the sniff ball. Australia, if you're just joining us, are through to the semi-finals. Boast is that South Africa's leading wicket taker in the 2022 under-19. inside edge. There's a big gap there. Yeah, Matthew Boast. Joint most expensive signing in the SA20 auction in 2024. Pretoria Capitals.
He'll be eyeing sixes here.
High in the air. There's a big gap there. The keeper tries to get under it. He's not going to get under it. Can he stop the boundary? No. Swanepoel is 35 years old, right-handed batter as well. Comes from Kimberley in South Africa. Hot there. Lots of diamonds as well there. Beautiful place to visit.
You don't know where your fielders are going to go, and it's only got to go 50-odd metres just like that one did.
50 up then for Akhlaq. Excellent innings, 16 balls, 7 sixes in that inning, strike rate of 331. He's going to have to retire for his 53. Pakistan 66 for 2 after the fourth.
No, not at all. It's pretty hard. One thing we have found is our spinners have been fantastic. The seamers, it's been really difficult for the seamers, myself and then James Pattinson and Andrew Feckerty. It's because even when you do bowl a good ball,
But he was back in Hong Kong. This is massive, huge. Seen so many of these throughout the first day and a half.
You beat me harsh, Dominic Cork, but I had a foot in both camps. But, you know, you've got to go for the underdog. You us Aussie, but it's beautiful batting that.
There's been some very, very clean striking.
Smash straight back down for a 6, low. Only has to go 42 metres. Just a bit of pace on them from Sneyman. Yeah, he played well. Big gap out on the offside, but he's not going to get it. He's going to go straight to the fielder. Pakistan in a little bit of trouble here. They've lost their third. And Amir goes.
Boast, he keeps taking wickets. We've seen that the whole time. And as they keep putting Pakistan under pressure, they lose another. Yemen's gone 18 off just 6 deliveries, and Pakistan are 86 for 3.
5 for Pakistan, qualifier 2. A chance to go through to the semi-finals in the Cup.
And they've both been playing some really good cricket. Extraordinary game of cricket, that 2010 final. The Aussies needed 45 off 8 balls, something like that. David Warner and Glenn Maxwell and a couple others did very well that day.
A couple of decent players then, really.
Yeah, they turned out all right, those two, didn't they?
Left hand, right hand as well. Lovely combination. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you come back when you've won that semi-final and you get in the final. Come back and join us here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's it's been a fantastic couple of days here in Hong Kong. Thanks to everyone for having us. We've really enjoyed it, and the cricket's been fantastic.
Yeah, thanks a lot to Dan Christian, and good luck in that semi-final. Smash back over his head. Boast went into that surface, and they're closing in on 100. Whether it's enough, Ryan Campbell, I'm not so sure.
Well, I'm not so sure either, but what I will say in their defence is their bowling attack is very good. We know that. They've got a lot of paces. They don't really go to spin too often, but mate, they'll still back themselves to be competitive here.
13 sixes in this innings so far. It's last ball. Can they finish it off with a maximum? You bet they can. What a shot to bring up the 100 to finish the innings in qualifier 2. So Pakistan, who were put into bat first. John Smuts won the toss a little bit early. He'll have to run off and go and get his pads on. But a nice way to finish this qualifier 2 first innings. 105 for 3, Pakistan.
Yeah, the general consensus with the South Africans at the mid-innings break just hanging around pitch side was they walked off pretty happy. Even though there was a couple of maximums at the back end of that final over, they feel like they've got Pakistan under par. So this should be an epic encounter of two powerhouses in the history of the Hong Kong Sixers.
You love your stats, I know you do. For everybody out there, I've got a beautiful stat for you, John Smuts. It's on Jack Sneyman. Born on the very same day, 10th of May 1994, Nelson Mandela became Prime Minister. 106 then. Short delivery straight into our commentary box window. A little bit of pace. We know Shahab has pace, but a good start for South Africa.
Yeah, aggressive from the
health-wise. Hope he's okay and getting better. What a shot! Typical South African, picking up on length really quickly and
from outside on most occasions. It's all about setting the right tone for Pakistan. They needed to get
in England here. Now has to be out, surely out, given out. Little bit of swing, gone short in the first 5 deliveries. This pace and swing, and Smuts goes.
Well, I asked the question, can he swing the ball back in to the right-hander and attack the stumps and the pads? He's done just that. That's a huge wicket. It's easy as you like, it's plumb in front. Back leg, umpire says yes, a little nod of the head, and off you go, JJ.
They keep taking wickets, and it's the big wicket of Snyman. Little bit of pace off. We thought was 105 going to be enough, and with 2 wickets in the first 2 overs, they're in control of this game, Pakistan.
He's a quality cricketer. Amir Yamin. A little bit of angle in as well, attacking the stumps. Brilliant from Pakistan. What a start with the ball. Jacques Snyman.
The pressure, in big trouble at the moment. They need someone to get in. Now then, as he picks out the man, no, a little bit too straight. Fahim Ashraf was straight. 2 wickets in the first 8 balls. Decent delivery this.
That's a perfect delivery. A bit of pace, just tailing into the right-hander. And that's a big wicket as well. Can they change the trend? The trend has been bat first and win.
Outside edge, this will run away. One mode for Jones. Swing yourself off your feet and see how far you can hit it. The legends cricket around the world now. In the air, maybe into the gap as well. Nearly a collision. Should have perhaps saved it. Was a bit worried about being hit by the captain who was coming at him. 2 overs are done. South Africa 28 for 2. Get the game done and put South Africa under pressure. Hit out on the offside. Off balance. He's a tall man. I told you how dangerous he is and how many boundaries he scores every 6.2 deliveries.
Yeah, that's some hit. Look at the reach. Down on his knees and still managed to get enough to get it up and over. Extra cover.
Captain into the attack and smashed. First ball down the ground. Pace on. Surprise, he put pace on.
They need a very big over. Required rate has gone over 21 now, but that's a proper hit. Again, that length. You got to go get under the bat. Go as full as possible.
Well, with only 105 on the board, Pakistan don't want to give away a big over here, because all of a sudden an over of 25 or more and they are right back in this, South Africa. Pace again. He's putting pace on this time with a bit of width, and guess what? Back-to-back maximums.
Brings up the 50. Rate's only 20 and over. I say only 20 and over. That's very gettable. Swinging himself off his feet here. Jones, that's his 4th 6, and Ashraf with pace on and with the ball can just go anywhere. He's generally...
Talat, slower delivery. Does he get enough of it? He does get enough of it. Jones is that dangerous player. Partnership 48 from 18. He's just got to go and get himself to 50 ASAP.
It's just about the length again we discussed in the previous over, Nobby. You've got to go full. Yes, the slower delivery, you can bowl one off, but that can't be your main delivery. And Hussain
far for Jones. Doesn't get this. High in the air, should be taken. Big wicket for Pakistan. Slower delivery into the surface, and all of a sudden Pakistan believe they're in the semi-finals.
Shahab Khan, the fielder in the deep. It's a pressure catch. It was in the air and he knew it was the big fish of Jones. He settles, gets his feet nice and firm under the ground. That's a good catch. It's a big blow. The man in form, Jones, goes for a 41. South Africa have lost a third, 61 for 3.
Swanee Pole then in at number 5. Now then, I don't think he's got enough of this. Towards the shorter side. Listen to the roar, the Pakistan fans are in. Talat has 2 in 2. And they're closing in on his semi-final fixture against Australia.
nicely done. After getting hit for a 6, going with the slower delivery batter, standing really deep, expecting a Yorker maybe. But back-to-back wicket on a hat-trick now, Hussain Talat. and probably done the job.
Of 6 sixes. Will be a boundary.
Have you not watched Asif Ali bowl this tournament?
I've just seen that ball.
He bowled the last over in their first game and got
Doesn't
2
matter.
for 6.
One of the weaker bowlers, I said. He didn't say he was terrible bowler. Second team into the semi-final. A dominant performance. Just couldn't get going. South Africa couldn't get a partnership going. Australia into the semi-finals, and we now see Pakistan. They will go head-to-head tomorrow in the first